Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Cream Talks. I'm your host, Snookajab, host of Cream Talks, short talks about creamy subjects related to Warzone and life otherwise, aka the seat swap sniper king of Warzone. And today's Cream Talk is all about setting goals, striving to improve, striving to get better 0.01% at your goal every single day or every single time you play. And then celebrating those goals and setting new goals. This morning, I had a awesome live stream. I reached a goal that I've been grinding for months. And that would be getting a kill by throwing a tomahawk out of a helicopter. Yes, baby, we got it done. We got it done this morning. I've been trying to do it for so long. I must have thrown over 100 tomahawks out of a chopper in the past. I don't know how many months I've been trying to do it. And I've hit people with tomahawk many times actually. But in the last game, I don't even know if you hit him in the head if it would down him. So I was looking for the clip where I actually got a down or a kill. Never got it. I got a lot of hits, a lot of hit markers, but they didn't go down, right? So it wasn't really the money shot, you know what I'm saying? But this morning we did it, man. We broke their plates with a snipe, and we threw that thing, and we got the kill, baby. We did it, man. I was so happy. It just feels good to set a goal, and to achieve that goal. I think all you guys watching this can relate to that. And I celebrated quite loudly. And I even had, I rarely have the face cam on, but those that are watching it know I had the face cam on, and they could see that I genuinely got hyped for that moment. It felt good. It felt good. And, but shortly thereafter, not even 1 minute after, I started thinking, man, now what? Now what? Yeah, I can keep going for that clip, and I will. I'll do it again. I'm gonna do it again for sure. But what's the next challenge? What's the next goal? What else can I throw out of a helicopter? And I think that's really what I want to talk about for any of you guys watching this. Every time you step into the Warzone or whatever game you're playing, think before you jump in the game. What's your goal? What's your goal? How are you going to achieve it? How are you going to get 0.01% better at Warzone or whatever it is you're doing every day? I think that's real important, And as soon as you hit it, you got to set the next goal, and you just got to keep pushing until you. Well, it never ends. Honestly, it never ends. You'll hear me say it. I don't play the game just to play it. We all need to relax. I get it. Gaming's supposed to be fun, supposed to relax and all that. And then there's room for that. But Warzone is a competitive game. Call of Duty is at its core a competitive game, and that's always the games that I've been attracted to since the days of Quake, Street Fighter 2. I've always been about the competition. I used to play, fun fact, I used to play Magic the Gathering collectible card game. I used to be deep into it, like 20 years ago. I took it seriously, but it wasn't really the cards. It wasn't really the Dungeons and Dragons, and I was into that stuff. I collected cards and all that, but it was about the tournaments and the competition. That's what attracted me. That's what got my juices flowing, and that's what I play battle royales. That's what it's about. So when you guys are stepping into these arenas, and this is transferable to life too. What are you doing? What are you doing to get better? What's your goal? And you don't have to make huge strides every time, but just ask yourself, when I'm playing today, what am I working on? What's my goal of this session, of this particular game that I'm loading into? What can I work on to get just 0.01% better. And it's all about those incremental improvements that add up, And before you know it, you're a demon at the game, or you're the best in the world at something, whatever it is you choose. You know, when Verdansk came back, I remembered, I'd done that seat swap sniper thing a few times in the first game. I'd done it a few times, but I said, boy, I'm a lot better now. I'm way better at the game now, and I think I can do this if it's set up the way it was before. And instead of just saying, I'm just going to get some clips, I set the goal. I'm going to be the best at this, period. The best in the world. I don't know if I'm the best seat swap sniper in the world, but damn, man, if you're putting together a list, how am I not on that list? Go look at my receipts. Go look at my YouTube profile. Look how many clips I have, man. So just figure out what it is, and it could be something silly. It could be, I want to be the best person with knives. Like, what's that guy? These Knives Only. You guys know him on YouTube? This guy has 1 million followers, man. Just because he wants to focus on using knives in the game. Or maybe you just want to straight up be a better player and get more wins, increase your win rate. Maybe you're tired of your KD being, where it's at, and you want it to be better. You're not gonna improve. You're not gonna improve your KDA by whole numbers in a day. You got to improve it by 0.01%, one game at a time, one gunfight at a time. So make sure you set those goals and make them smart and achievable. Make them, I knew I could hit someone with a tomahawk out of a chopper. I knew it was possible. I didn't think it would take me this long. It took me months and months and months and hundreds of tries, and I finally got it this morning. But now what's next? What's next, right? Ask yourself, what's next? What's next? We got some people in chat. What's up? Cool stuff. Thanks for saying hi. Harry Flores, thanks for saying hi. Thanks for tuning in, you guys. Appreciate it. Appreciate it, even if you're just doom scrolling. Thank you for tuning in. I'm Snookajab, aka the Seat Swap Sniper King of Warzone. Drop fire clips on the daily. Please like and subscribe. So, and even like this streaming thing, I have a career already. I'm not trying to be the next Dr. Disrespect, but maybe that's your goal. Maybe that's what you want. Maybe you think you want to be the next big streamer and you want to make a career out of it. Man, that's a tough challenge. And that's fine to have that goal, but you need increment. You need about hundreds and hundreds of incremental goals in between that to even come close to achieving a goal like that, right? So it just could be, not being stuck in your ways. I know if you guys are Warzone players tuning in right now, there's a lot of the sentiment about the latest update. If I had to generalize it, is the general population is kind of down on it. But if you watch streamers and good players, we all love it. We're all very excited about it, and there's reasons for that. And you should ask yourself what those reasons are. Why am I having difficulty getting the results I want in this version of the game? And what can I do to improve that? If you were relying on a rotational aim assist to win close gunfights with somebody like me, that's not getting it done anymore. I'm still losing to control players, good ones. I got my ass waxed this morning a few times by really good control players. I got hunted down, and it's just because they're good at the game. They know what they're doing. They practice. They strive to get better every single day. They focus on him. As soon as the game came out, they got in there and they figured out what was different about the aim assist, and they learned it quick. And it's because they're good. They got the skills, and they are trying to improve every single time they play. So what's next for me? My immediate goal now is to get my PR. I've been trying to get 20 this past weekend. I think I'm capable of getting 30 in this. If they keep the game where it is right now, I think I can drop 30. A lot of things have to go right. I have to be at my best, and it's going to probably take a lot of tries. But that was the first thing that came to mind. Take some games off of this seat swap nonsense, and I got plenty of clips queued up anyway. So let's focus on my actual real playing the game skill and see if I can do something I've never done before, which is drop 30 kills in the Warzone. So that's my current goal. You could see how I'm doing on that by watching me on my live streams. Getting better. I'm getting a little bit better every day as a streamer. I'm not the best streamer, but you know, I'm getting more viewers lately. Got a good, nice little crowd watching me this morning when I hit that tomahawk. Felt good, man. Felt good. And I'm just trying to get 0.01% better at streaming live every day. My clips, I'm real happy with them, but there's always room for improvement, and especially standing out from the crowd of all the clippers. You know, my views have been down. I was averaging 1,000 views. Now I'm averaging under 500. I don't know if that's really game related and community related, or if maybe I'm, you know, maybe I'm doing something wrong. Maybe I'm doing the same thing I have been doing and I need to switch it up, do something different. You guys struggling with aim assist, you know, maybe you need to think about your button layout. Maybe you need to think about your sensitivities. Maybe you need to get paddles on your controller so you can free up your fingers from your sliding movements and use a paddle to do your slides or your dives or your drop shots or using your tack sprint or whatever, and then make that kind of change so you can get focused more on your aim when you're in these gunfights. I don't know. I'm just throwing stuff out there, trying to help y'all. But anyway, I'm gonna wrap it up here. I just wanted to drop that little encouragement and just remember to set goals. Next time you play, next time you step into that war zone, ask yourself, what am I gonna work on? And what am I gonna get at least 0.01% better at this game? And if you feel like you're not improving, you're not getting better, you know, maybe you should get off. Not quit, just take a break. Say, you know what, I'm not improving. This is not productive right now. Do something else and come back to it when you're feeling like you can achieve that goal. But anyway, this has been a Cream Talk, short talks about creamy subjects. I'm your host, Nookajab, aka the Seat Swap Sniper King of Warzone. Please drop a subscription so you can be fed my fire daily shorts that are posted every single day. We specialize in solos, seat swap, sniping people out of helicopters. We don't play casuals. We don't cheat. Every shot is earned. Every clip is farmed with real mouse and keyboard skill. Stay chasing those chickens. Have a good day.